Just some logistics for translation. Two, de, and four is in English. It is a great pleasure to have you here to talk about more of data in Kosovo, in Europe, and in the region. And we are very excited that we're holding this time the second edition of Got Data. Last year it started as like a trial, but this year we managed to go bigger, and I believe it's going to get better. And hopefully we will continue for the next years to welcome more of you and actually have a great conference. And I want to take this opportunity to invite all of you to network, meet, and discuss on topics of data. So with me, I want to welcome the Director of Open Data, Mrs. Biedla Tacic, and also our partner from the Pančevo, Krzysztof Izbecki. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. It is a pleasure to have you all here this morning. It's a special time of the year. It's end of the year. It's crazy and very hectic, and we understand that this time is very valuable for you. So we appreciate that you are joining us today for the whole day and hearing more what our partners that we work during the year are doing together with us and getting inspired to finalize 2019 and go stronger in 2020. Thank you so much to our partner that is helping us along the year to organize this conference. For us it's very special because for the team and for everyone that is working to make this happen and bring so many people that mainly is the first time for them to be here in Kosovo. So we welcome also them, and we hope that they will also enjoy a little bit of the city as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vlerida. I still have the Open Data Kosovo notebook from the last year and promoting them because this is a great team, and it's a great pleasure for us to cooperate with Open Data Kosovo, not only on this event but throughout the year on different projects. And yes, we are very grateful to our funders and supporters, National Endowment for Democracy, GIZ, EU, German Cooperation, Action C, and Transparency networks. And as Berta told, this is the second edition. And still we're talking about the opening data. We're trying to do it in a bit different context, because we do believe that opening data is like opening heart towards citizens. The open data supports tackling corruption, increasing public participation, just making the world that we live now, which is not very nice in a lot of cases, but more understandable, and we're getting more control over our own lives. So I will just very briefly introduce you to the agenda that we plan for today. So we will focus on several topics that we find especially interesting from the point of view of open data and transparency. We will start to kick off with the open contracting. This is the great use case of open data, basically when you're using the open data in public procurement, and then the management of public funds, actually. And the open data, and we have a lot of use cases for that. It supports businesses, it supports citizens, it supports journalism as well. But first of all, it supports public officials to manage the public funds much better. And then there is a data journalist, so we'll discuss how open data supports investigative journalism, but also I would say good journalism. We also have this whole debate about the level of the media in contemporary world, and it's not always very good, but with the data journalism, we have to say we have a great speakers, but also the whole phenomenon of data journalism brings faith in journalism as such. And then my favorite topic, in a sense that this is something that interests me, especially recently, automated decision making or algorithms, or some people saying AI. We'll discuss which term is the best. So we'll see how these emerging technologies also need to be connected with transparency and accountability. And last but not least, the great session on the collaboration with governments from the side of CSO and different stakeholders, because this is only an example, this conference, that good things happen because of a great collaboration and cooperation, and we do believe, especially in the open data, which is a very diverse field in terms of different actors involved, we should think about how to make collaboration better. So have a good day. We hope that you will enjoy it. Thank you very much, Open Data Kosovo and Blerina, so much for supporting and make it happen, and have a great day.
Thank Krzysztof and Greta. So I want to invite my colleague Dafina, who's going to be the moderator for this first session. Also want to invite the Deputy Mayor of Pristina, Mehdi.
Yeah, we have like 5 more minutes, but anyway, we'll get started. We're gonna, due to some problems that we had with the traveling issues, our partner Carolis couldn't join us today. But I want to thank all of you who came today and supported us through the journey. It's such a pleasure and to have a panelist with us today. And Carolis will be connected with us through Skype. He will be shortly. So as soon as I have the presentation of his biography, he will be connected. I will start by introducing the panelists. So we have here, thank you, Mr. Nushi, Muhammad Nushi, who is the Deputy Mayor of Municipality of Pristina. We have Shandor, who is from K-Monitor. Mr. Muhammad Nushi is the Deputy Mayor of Pristina, which recently has been awarded as the most transparent capital in Europe. Mr. Nushi has completed his studies at the Faculty of Economics at the University of Pristina. He is quite familiar and is working a lot with the procedures and all the operations that the municipality of Pristina has, including public procurement and all other things. He is good, he is well aware of the data analysis, statistical processing, data management, and as well as implementation, monitoring, and evaluation. Mr. Nushi has been involved in quite a lot of projects, working with international organizations such as GIZ, who is also supporting us today, USAID, Helvetas, and much more international organizations. Mr. Shandor is the co-founder and director of K-Monitor. K-Monitor is a non-profit organization, watchdog based in Budapest, Hungary. K-Monitor was founded to improve the level of transparency, accountability, and rule of law in Hungary. Civic participation and technology-driven solutions are among the organization's key instruments. So Mr. Shandor has quite a diverse portfolio, which includes, he's an expert of freedom of information, whistleblowing, public finance, and open procurement-related things, such as, definitely open procurement, open contracting. And Mr. Karolis, who will be joining us shortly. He is the Senior Program Manager at the Open Contracting Partnership. He has been working to contribute to the positive impact of opening contract data worldwide. He contributes to the creation of tools and methodologies for evaluating change driven by the open contracting. Before joining the OCP, Karolis was working in the Transparency International Lithuania, focusing mainly on the citizen engagement through ICT. So I was just briefly explaining our panelists and the biography. So we will start with Karolis because he is joining us. Dan, go ahead. We can connect with Karolis. Hi, Karolis.
Hello.
They can see it.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. So I was just introducing shortly your work that you are doing with the OCP, but that was just a brief, and you can tell us more what the OCP has been doing, like namely with the beneficiaries, both institutions, civil society, journalists, and like other stakeholders as well.
Okay. Can you hear me well?
Maybe the audience can tell us.
Yeah.
Let's make this panel more like informal, because I like, this is the way how this whole conference is kind of set up. Yeah, you go ahead, Karolis.
Okay. I guess it's more important that you hear me, because I find it very difficult to catch what you're saying, Lena. But I caught a bit of a voice of Krzysztof in the audience, so I'm please let me know. Does not make sense, but I was planning on just spending maybe 10 to maximum 15 minutes just to introduce what open contracting is for the audience who doesn't know in the audience, and just give a couple of figures on impacts it has achieved, and a couple of examples if you're interested. But please feel free to stop me at any time to clarify. So does that make sense? Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. So you can go ahead and maybe we will start the divide, but anyway, we will also ask questions afterwards.
Good. So I'm just going to. Almost impossible to hear you, so probably somebody who's at the computer might, just tell me if you say anything. Do you see my screen now?
Not yet, but
Sorry, there seems to be poor connection. Am I with you still? Yes. Okay, so let me try and share my screen. So you see my screen now, right? Do you see my screen? Okay. So let me start, and clearly the connection is shaky. Okay, so I'm going to introduce some basic. On the crisis of
italics later on, or is that okay? Something, huh? Is that okay, Carolyn? Because we are having some difficulties with the connection of Wi-Fi. For some reason we are not. Okay. So yeah, we'll be back shortly. So I will just start by saying that as I mentioned before, that the municipality of Pristina has been awarded with as the most prosperous capital city in Europe, competing with all these big cities such as Riga, Kiev, and all other developed cities. So how the municipality, and how is this perceived by the Kosovo government, or the public, if you can say both sides, how is this received as well from the public and other stakeholders? Mr. Nushik. Both? For all of you, I think it was 2 in English, or 4? 2? 4 in English.
Парим дали да презентираме пред тези, защото запрето да организират конференция smo se ne voša to treba to posečilištu v Kosovu, koji je ništa Riju, Žleve, Boršiku, Kemjariću, Špeće, Grisi, Verene, Švicini, da vrnale, čak nekad platforma Open Data, Monroe Čeki, Menifar, Aloji, liderizmi na trebate Balkani Perendimor, na kot regione, štetite Balkani Perendimor. Ki diskutim imele, ki pronasim imi sot, da procedurno na experiență ne pomoći Prištinas, vsi kemjari, da ne veli Open Data, ciljat jon svida, ciljat na predsjednom Montugje, ciljat na čem rezultatet delikašna će mi možda, to je peso sa definutate aršme me i tam gdje živam to. Film ešte tu juniorte će na primjer Gjashta Breten, na vidite primjer Gjashta Breten, kem je vendos, tek je tu, a što, da ti lojme ne fara,